Good morning. It's been a minute since I've been on camera. Been a bit busy. Lots and lots to tell you this week. Lots going on everywhere. So, what a week. Right, so let's just start the van first. Get the music off so we do not get told off by YouTube, and let's crack on to work. And on that journey, I'll explain to you everything that is going on at JW Autoshine, my house and Riviera. I can say that now because it's out in the wider world, and what it exactly is that's going on. So it's Monday, and I actually can't remember the date today. It's definitely Monday, and it being Monday, it's the Monday before Garage Style come on the Wednesday, and that's this week. And not only that, they are going to be here for 3 days solid. I'm actually not going to get out my own junction today, because they are fitting my garage doors at my home garage build, and they're doing my flooring, and they're doing my lights at home, as well as they're laying 3,000 square foot of flooring at Riviera. So much to try and capture on one camera. Don't know how that's going to happen, but I'm going to bloody try. And it's 2 weeks before like the takeover build up, so there's lots going on. I've got to get stuff organised in the shop. The van, it needs to be stocked. Haven't even thought about that yet, and we're looking at like 3 weeks away. So this is the penultimate busy week. Not only that, I've been absolutely poorly as poorly can be up until today. Today I feel like brand new. For the last 5 days I have not felt very well at all, and I've lost 8 pounds in weight. That's all you need to know. Bad illness from the kids, but it's not their fault. It happens, doesn't it? Not well. But today I feel like absolutely brand spanking new, which is just such a relief. So we've got very behind at JW. The lads I've had to really pull together in the absence of myself completely, and Laura's been there as well. Everyone's been mucking in to try and get the jobs through, but it's been one of those hectic times. Unfortunately, Wednesday I was gone, and we were busy right up to the last thing on Saturday with jobs that have been outstanding. So thank you to the gang, but yeah, we have got another busy week. Riviera, let's get on to Riviera Sports and Prestige. Right, so we have been busy buying stock in the background. We've got quite a lot of stock coming. We've got cars to go and collect. I've got cars in the pipeline. There's so much going on there, but that's going to be a whole video on its sort of own occasion. But I am, within this video, going to catch up certainly with the progress at both the studio, the showroom, and my house. So that's the purpose. This is like the introduction to this week. I'm going to do all of this week's building works and works all into one video, but I wanted to just get it out on camera, what's been going on briefly with me, where we've been, etc, etc, and what to sort of, hopefully we'll get onto this video. But I know there's a lot happening. I'm going to do my best to be everywhere to capture what's happening. I know that Garage Style are bringing their own media team, so hopefully they will share me a bit of their media as well in the trickery that is installing garage doors, installing garage lighting, and indeed garage flooring. There's so much to do between the two properties, so yeah, excited. Well, let's get to JW. It's Monday morning, it's 7:45, the traffic is smooth, the sun is shining, it is 10 degrees, and I feel like brand new. So it's a positive start to the week. Let's see how positive I am when we pick this back up on Wednesday when Garage Style arrive. We'll see you guys soon. Right, so it's still Monday. Done a day's graft at JW. Brilliant. Been home, had me dinner. 7 minutes past 8 PM. So I've been on the go 12 hours. Luckily, I'm actually not going to be doing any work where I'm going to now. I'm on my way to Riviera. But I want to come down and have a quick look at the floor that we've chosen for the office area, and have a little gander at the office furniture that's arrived as well, because I've been a little bit lazy. That is not me, I'm not lazy, but I've asked the guys that have been doing our flooring if they wouldn't mind so much to put our furniture together, because they're doing the floor while they were here, and they very thankfully said yes. So let's go and poke the camera around, see how we're getting on for day one, and a little update on what's going on here at the Riviera car showroom. Right, so oh, there goes the door. Let's start over here. So showroom, photo booth, there's some wood on the wall. That's as far as we've got. So what this is to create an area for us to put our oak panelling on, and this extends a little bit further up there to give us a nice tall photo booth area, which is going to be lovely. We've got to get this done first, or at least our dimensions done, before Garage Style land on Wednesday, because they are going to be flooring the whole space from the doors right the way round. So that was first port of call for Ben to get this sorted, and we're also having a slightly nice office sort of flooring here, this light grey oak that's going to be going from there all the way to here to define this area as where we're going to have our showroom seating and showroom desks. But not only that, we've also got our back office desks in, so this is where we'll be doing our deals and where we'll be doing our purchasing and our finance applications in the quiet in here, which is rather lovely. So that's the back office starting to look good, and the CCTV over there. We've got some painting and decorating to do, as Ben's just pointed out to me, but we will indeed get all of those areas done. Almost stacked it then. And then in here we've got our rather over the top comfortable office chairs. They are fantastic, massaging the lot, heated, which is quite cool. So we've got one of those each for Brandon and I when we are indeed out the back. And we've got some front of house office chairs that are coming Wednesday for out with the showroom desks. We've also got some customer seating chairs. You can see the theme we're going for here. They're rather lovely. Nice little seating bench for the children when they come. And they'll be getting dotted around in this area too. So yeah, it's Monday, things are happening. Furniture has arrived, flooring is halfway done here. We're also going to have this flooring put out on the main reception area too, through this area here. So this will all be the same flooring too, which is there, and the same paneling there to tie everything up really nicely. So it's been a busy time getting this sorted since our last video. The amount of organisation and time that's gone into this, I cannot account for. It's been a combined effort between myself, Brandon, and my wife and Brandon's parents. It's just been a very busy time getting this sorted, and obviously my amazing subcontractor Ben, who's a friend of mine, he's been absolutely fantastic, been key in implementing this all to work. And there's been a lot of logistics between myself and Garage Style. So Garage Style coming down Wednesday morning, 6 AM ferry in Southampton. They're making their way to the island for 7, and then that time frame they've got till Friday night to get this whole place floored, and 2 garage doors and my garage at home floored and lights by Friday night, and there's 3 of them. So they've got a bit of a mission in 3 days. So that's why it's all rushed to get this prepared, ready for them guys to be able to lay flooring with the correct dimensions in place, knowing that all this walling's going to be right. And then, yeah, then Garage Style on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Electricians are coming, I think, first port of call the week after, and then we're having some 240 sockets put all the way around so that we can keep the cars on slow chargers, and of course some spotlights so we don't have to run these all the time. Obviously it's dark outside now, so I've popped these on just so we can talk tonight. But yeah, we're gonna have some low level spotlights just on all of the cars, dotted around the showroom, which is going to be quite nice. So we can leave those on at night time with a nice blue cool LED feel, which is going to be really lovely. Very excited for that. But anyway, I'm going to sign off. This is Monday's part of the video. I'm very excited, as you can see. Very excited and cannot wait to get this done. We've bought some colossal cars as well, so hopefully I don't sell any more. Did buy a Mark III Focus RS last week. Hoped to be a showroom car. It sold in 6 hours of me even discussing it on the Instagram, so that one has indeed gone. But we have bought another one with even lower miles, which we are picking up on Wednesday. I'm not going to talk about it too much because by the time this video go out, I'm sure someone will message me for it. But I wanted to sit in this showroom like just happy and proud to be here. But it's a ridiculously low mileage example of the Ford Focus RS. Not to mention we've got a couple of Porsches, we've got a couple of nice Mercedes, we've got a couple of nice Range Rovers, we've got a Tommy Mac Edition RS 6 Evo coming too. So we've got some lovely bits to start getting this environment full. Right, so while I was down here, Ben said to me, I've got an idea with a drone. And he's actually flying his drone. I don't know if you can see there, he's going to fly it towards us in here. So when we're building our website, this will enable us to get some pretty cool overhead shots of the cars themselves, which is pretty fantastic. So yeah, I won't disturb his air too much, but yeah, pretty cool. He just took a photograph very quickly of what it will be like on his screen there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ben. But yeah, that's the view that he's got from that drone. Hey, that's pretty awesome, isn't it? So when we've got this full of cars, we're going to be laughing. Yeah, love that. Things we get up to on a Monday. There's flooring to be made, but we're playing with drones. Way more fun. Super stable as well. Yeah, so there we go. I'm going to wrap this up one tonight. There's going to be a lot going on in here, I can tell that, and that is going to be some pretty good marketing tool right there. See you guys in a bit. Right, good morning. So it's Tuesday on this week's huge blog of everything that's going on in my life. So today I'm just about to go to work. It's like 7:45, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick refresh on my garage. So as we last spoke about, the garage is finished with a roof on top, but we are waiting for the electrician to come today. Because they put a feed here ready to put our own substation box on the wall there, and then obviously feed electricity to that end. Little summer salad there, look, trying to be good, and feed this end for our electric doors, and then light switches for our lights. So that is all going on, but this is today's update because I thought, in case you haven't seen the last video, this took me and my mates probably the last 10 weeks, maybe, lost count now, 11 weeks to build from nothing. And this pad back here, this is part 2, which we're doing in another video. This is all going to be happening soon, but certainly let's get part 1 finished first. So yeah, Sparky today, he's coming to do that. Then garage style arrives tomorrow, whereby we will have electricity, garage doors, flooring and lights. Very exciting. Right, anyway, best go to work. Just wanted to update everyone on what's going on. It's Tuesday, not much is happening today. Tomorrow's the busy one, but yeah, busy week. Right guys, you'll have to excuse the very repetitive alarm sound in the background, but it was worthy coming down today. So we're day 3, and you already saw that we were halfway through doing our floor here. This floor is now down and laid. So we've now got desks coming, ready to go here, point of sale desk, coffee machine will be going in this corner here, and that's like a nice little customer area, completely finished, ready to go there. But the main reason for me coming down tonight is our backdrop for our photographs has now been finished. I'm so excited, look at this. How cool does that look? So flooring to go up against that, but that is something else. I'm so chuffed with that. I'll bring the camera in closer. That is a vibe. I'm so happy with that colour. So it took a while to choose that colour, but I wanted something quite, I didn't want to go black, I didn't want to go grey, I wanted to go something a bit more neutral, so we've gone for a light oak, and that is going to be the backdrop of every photograph for every car that we advertise here at Riviera. I'm so happy with that backdrop. It's going to be even more colossal when Garage Style get here on Wednesday to start laying our floor tiles, our insulated floor tiles that are going to be filling this whole place up. But as you can see, things are moving quite fast. Even with our office space and our advertising space, we still have a colossal amount of space ready to park up all of our beautiful cars that we've managed to get for stock ready for later in May when we open up. So chuffed for this. But yeah, that is an absolute vibe. It's just exactly as I envisaged it. I'm so happy with this. Yeah, just thought it'd be worth coming down and giving you guys this part of the update before the chaos of when Garage Style arrive and start laying this floor. So yeah, so chuffed with that. Let's catch this up tomorrow when Garage Style arrive on the Isle of Wight and start putting some tiles down on the floor. Hey guys, so I've just had a phone call from Adam at Garage Style. He's now completely finished the install at my house. So we've got garage doors, we've got floors, and we've got indeed lighting. So I'm very excited to go and see that when I get home tonight. So this is Thursday. This is day 4 of the crazy week for both Riviera and my house. I am now though heading up to the showroom because they have started up there and go and get a little bit of footage of what they're doing up there and how they're getting on. I'm just so excited. So much going on in one week. It's too much to take in. We've got Takeover next weekend. We've got Riverfest this weekend. So this Saturday I'll be out in the van selling product. And then a week on from then it's Takeover again, selling product at the shop. We've got about 45 show cleans as well on the Saturday. Just crazy busyness at the moment. The next fortnight is just crazy, but that's what we come to expect. Summer is our busy time, so we've got to get to it. But yeah, in the van on my way to the showroom, go and have a look around and see how those boys are indeed getting on. Right, so just arrived down at Riviera, and Garage Style are still here. They have been working for hours non-stop on both my house and the Riviera showroom. So let's go inside, have a look what the boys been up to, because there's a lot of work going into this. Gobsmacked. It looks absolutely fantastic in here. So they've done the bulk of the showroom so far. We've got all of this side all done. We've gone for our blue exterior. The blue exterior is because our logo is indeed this blue as well, and all they've got left to do now is the cuts all down that edge, and obviously for our photo booth as well, which is going to be just the obviously the black tiles as you see here will be going on the inside of this blue line. This blue line was to show you exactly like between where the cars will be parked in the showroom, and this is obviously the photo base, like a designated area. It's looking pretty fantastic, but I'm going to get out of their hair and we'll come back in the morning when it's hopefully looking like it's all done. But yeah, very, very happy with that. Go to Garage Style. I'll put them in the comments now and hit them up for all your interior garage needs. And we'll get back in the van now, go up to my house and take a look at how things have progressed up there as well. Right, so we are back. It is now day 5. It's Friday. Garage Style's here. Meet Adam. So we have been pretty busy. Well, I haven't. These boys have. They came on Wednesday. They had some dramas getting here.
We did, yes. There's a lot of drama getting here, but you
made it. All things happen for a reason. They were a bit late, bless them. They had some bloody van problems with Ford Transits of all vehicles. But listen, they got here and they have smashed it out. I'm yet to show you my house. I'll do that after here. But the guys have almost finished, so I wanted to grab this opportunity quite early this morning. Adam's going to show us what he's been up to. Let's get in there and have a look. Right, so they haven't touched in here. This is obviously the main reception area, but let's have a look in there. Oh my God, mate, look at this. How did you do this in one frigging day? I mean, I know there's 3 of you and there was a gazillion cuts, right?
There were. So I mean, what did we do? We actually started at your house yesterday, didn't we?
Yes, you did.
And then we got here around about 12 o'clock and we just cracked on. I mean, we had, obviously, it felt like we were catching up just from obviously the dramas we had in the week, which is great for YouTube.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we'll brush on that as well. But yeah, we just got here, we just wanted to get everything perfect. I mean, you've gone for the blue, JW Auto Shine blue, and Riviera blue now.
Yeah.
So we've gone for the blue, we've managed to get it, and the room has worked so well with the border that you've gone for.
Let's come and have a look, we'll show them around. So basically here is this area where they've tried to, obviously we wanted 2 floors to meet. This was done so that I've got like a little showroom reception desk area where we'll be doing sort of talking with customers and stuff. And then obviously this is for where the cars will be sat. So this is like a pedestrian zone, if you like. And then moving over here, oh my God, look at it, mate. It just looks insane. The space, what is it about this flooring that makes things look bigger? It's just the madness, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's just because it's squares.
Yeah.
And even though it looks like it's so many little individual squares, it's actually just one big square. We only do that just for the drainage and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think because there's so many little ones, it just makes spaces look huge. And now, I reckon you said about 16 cars, but it now looks about 32 in it now.
Yeah, I know. It's mad, isn't it? I mean, we'll get them all spaced, but the reason we did this blue border is here we wanted to signify this is our photo bay. So that is why this has been left completely with the black tile. And I think obviously when you see a picture of a car there, that's going to look really lovely. Our logo is going to be going up here and up here. And I think essentially that was a good manoeuvre. And then the blue border, I mean, just taking a walk around, it takes ages to walk around this place, mate. I still don't know how you managed to smash this out in pretty much an afternoon. When I came in yesterday, you looked dead.
Yeah.
Like the 3 of you were just hanging.
Yeah, no, I mean, we were, but I mean, we just got onto like almost like a conveyor belt system and we all just worked really well together.
And this is why we chose Garage Style as well. Look, they've turned up when they said they were going to turn up. We've got, the cuts are perfect. And this is all stuff that, although sounds easy to many, it's not. I've done my own detailing studio at work and they were smaller bays, so I did them myself. And they took me ages. And I obviously didn't have the equipment you guys have got, but there's a lot of cuts. When you walk around and you see all the miniature obstacles that you've got here, you know, it takes time, and yet everything is just so true, mate. That's this floor has a habit, and I found it at work, it can veer.
Yeah. And
you've got to get it tight and square before anything, and then I've got all these tidy cuts, so it's just lovely. Oh, mate.
It's all the details in it, it's all the details. And because of what you're using the space for, you've got to get it right, eh?
Yeah. OCD is indeed very, very important at a place like this, but yeah, big shout out to Garage Style. We are big fans of them. We always have been. We've been using them for our tiles and our lights from way back when on a much smaller scale. We've only ever had to do sort of 2 or 3 bays at JW, but it just seemed right. I've chatted to Adam quite a lot. When was it we had a really good Waxstock? That's it. Yeah. So we were talking a lot then. Realised he's a fellow Ford fan. Got a fantastic Ford XR2, and then that's it. The minute Ford fans get together, I think it's always going to be a good relationship. I think once
you remember the show, I can only remember chatting to you, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, we were chatting to you for quite some time, and I think I said to you, this was last year, wasn't it? And I said, there'll be some stuff coming up next year, and indeed I followed through with it, and here we are. I mean, I never envisaged we were going to be doing this, but I always knew I'd get you guys over to do my garage doors. And what I will say, obviously I'll go to my house without Adam later on today and show you around my garage. Value for money, they were cheaper to come to the island and install 2 high quality doors than in fact island businesses could even install the doors, right? So I essentially feel like I got my lights and my flooring for free.
Yeah.
Because, you know, pound for pound, I know you guys did me a good deal, but I know you're good. You do everyone good deals, don't you? You know, if there's a deal to be had, you can go and see Garage Style and get that price, and that's just nice. And I'm blown away by the quality of those doors at home. Yeah. When I stood in there last night and I put the door down, and I couldn't believe how quiet it was. They're quite insulated, aren't they?
Yeah. So you've got the 77mm.
Right.
I could bore you with this.
No, do it. Tell
yeah,
people want to know, like, garages, you know, people watch me because they've got cool cars, essentially. And one day, if they haven't got time now, one day they will want to do their space at home, won't they?
Yeah, 100%.
And I've come to you because obviously we have a relationship where we're friends and stuff, but also you came on the day you said, you ordered the correct doors. It all just happened. And there's a lot in this day and age to be said for that. And
100%.
you know, you get everything in a timely manner, and you smash this out pretty much a day early. You know what I mean? That's incredible. We put Garage Style up at our local Rookley Country Park, just behind JW Autoshine, and we tried to sort out your boat fares and stuff to make it, you know, we were as fair as possible. Obviously, we understand you're coming over from the mainland to us, you know, and we wanted to keep the cost, you know, as beneficial for both of us, and you needed to win, we needed to win, and it's worked out really well. And you guys travel all over, don't you? Like Jersey, you've been everywhere, haven't you?
Yeah. So we were in Jersey about 3 weeks ago. I mean, throwing some names out there, but we did do Puerto Rico when Jake Paul's, so we literally flew all the way over there.
Mate, madness.
Yeah, we've done Vegas, LA. Literally everywhere. We have a distribution in Germany as well, so we go over there quite a lot.
Yeah, and you were telling me about yesterday McLaren.
Yeah, so we've done we've done a bit for McLaren, and I don't even know if I can say the rest of it, just because we might have had to sign something for that.
Yeah, but you've been working with some big brands.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of going on at JMR and stuff at the moment. So Aston Martin on the production line, which is really cool for another tile that we do. But yeah, so that's quite a big project. We've already fitted most probably around about 3,000-4,000 square meters there. And there's loads more to come.
Nice. Well, listen, I'll leave this video with a quick transition of what you did here in the space of pretty much 6 hours. And then after that, I shall shoot back home. That'll be tonight after work, and I'll run you through how we've got on at my home garage as well. But listen, mate, thank you so much. What a fantastic effort from Garage Style, and just top blood lads as well. Just brilliant. But yeah, take a look at that, guys. I am chuffed. Now listen, Riviera opens when we get our doors. You can see at the minute that is a pedestrian access. We've got a great big showroom, and we can't even get a single car in here. We'd probably get some motorbikes in here. So we are waiting 22nd of May. Those doors will get swapped out, and then that 3 days after that, we're going to spend filling this showroom up full of stock. And then once we've done that, we'll be then active on the 25th of May, hopefully on that Monday morning, ready to sell some cars. Now I just can't wait for that. But listen, that's a few days away yet. I've got Isle of Wight takeover to get out of my head yet, and there's all sorts going on. We couldn't have picked a busier time to be doing this. But anyway, from me and Adam, we'll see you soon. I'm going to go home and show you exactly what they've been up to at my house. Right guys, I'm back home on my driveway in the Transit MSRT, but so excited. The garage is almost finished. Have a look at that. One garage built, garage doors by Garage Style. So happy. Some brand new remote controls. But yeah, I'm so chuffed with that. 10 weeks of weekends and mates, and we have a rebuilt garage as well as a brand new car sale showroom. So what an effort by me and my friends and Garage Style and everyone that's been helping along with these projects. Just unbelievable progress. Yeah, so chuffed. But listen, let's take you inside and show you what is going on inside these garages. Brand new fobs, gotta love that. So you'll see I still haven't finished my drainage. We'll ignore that for the minute, but take a look inside there. So the idea all along was to have 2 doors, one each end. Main reason for that is we haven't finished this part of the build. So here is going to be completely boxed in with a lower roof, obviously because of my extension. So yeah, when you go out here, shut the door, and come all the way back here, you'll see we've still got a lot to do. All down here, it's got to be built, and this will be a lower roofed than that garage there, and that ties in underneath my extension. But yeah, very happy with that indeed. Gotta love the remotes, just so it makes life so much easier. But yeah, garage style definitely smashed it out of the park. They came in on Wednesday. They've obviously fitted the floor, the lights, and of course both garage doors. And they've done it, they made it look easy, to be fair. But when you shut the doors down, because obviously we've got 2, you can't believe just how light it is in here. And that's just with those lights up there, and it's still complete daylight. You just wouldn't know that you weren't outside. Just to give you reference, there is no light in here at all other than these 2 garage lights. When you turn them off, it really is pitch black. That's just how effective these hex lights are. The original and best garage style supplied. But yeah, what a week. It is like 20 past 8. I've just got prepped for my first show of the year tomorrow. And the van is now full and stacked. Garage style I've got home. The showroom's done, as you saw when we were chatting with our Adam earlier. But yeah, we've smashed it. Everyone smashed it. I've got a garage. I've got somewhere nice to finish off the 1600i in my own time. And the start of putting some cleaning materials there, because I washed the wife's car earlier. And yeah, we have got lots to do, lots of shelving, we've got to do the walls, but you get the idea. For 10 weeks we haven't done bad at all. And to be honest with you, I've been quite emotional today because it's just nice to have this back after the very tragic incident that we did have with my garage fire. So yeah, super chuffed to be stood back in my garage at home. But listen, I'm going to end this video here today. Take over next week. We'll probably blog all of that as well. But thank you ever so much for watching and keeping an eye on the build. And I hope you're enjoying the Riviera content as well. So much more of that to come too. We've got some epic cars. But listen, thanks for watching guys. And I will indeed see you on the next one.